you want to have success, then make the decision to have success. We've got to be prepared to take full responsibility, and we've got to take life for what it is, and we've got to use what we have and be all we can be. Now look, we've all got the same 24 hours in a day. We've all got 365 days a year. You have the same time as the billionaire, and you also have the same time as the loser. Who do you choose to be within this one experience that we call life? And do whatever it takes in order for you to achieve whatever in life you are setting out to achieve. Remember, the only person that can ever get in your way is you. That is the only thing that can stop you. Your biggest challenge in life is you. You grow up as an adult thinking that life has got to be tough, thinking that money is not something that people like you should have. Now remember, that is nothing but a mindset. Now, are you fed up of living a mediocre life? Are you fed up of struggling every single day? Now tell me, what's going to change? What's going to change tomorrow? Now the thing is that what's going to change tomorrow, what must change tomorrow, is you must change. You've got to become that person who expects success in your life. Otherwise, life will pass you by in an instant. Now before you know it, you will look back and say, I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Now I'm not standing here for me. I'm standing here because I know there are some people out there that need to hear what it is that I've got to say. So take on board, live, become, and achieve. But those days when you're not feeling it, them days where you feel heavy, those days when you see other people and you wish you could be in their shoes, well, you don't know what they've done to get in that position. No doubt they have done whatever it takes, and you need to be prepared to do whatever it takes too. Now, just like lots of us growing up in my household, there were domestic issues all over. Now, I was told myself, Jay, you are going to be nothing more than your jailbird uncles. Now, growing up, I was told you will not achieve anything, you will not become anything. However, one thing that I made a specific decision, that I will not be beat, just like you will not be beat. One thing that I've got to tell you right now is that if you want success in any aspect of your life, you've got to be prepared to do whatever it takes. And if you are prepared to do whatever it takes, you will find your way to success. I will promise you that. Now, growing from a child into an adult, working the corporate world 9 to 5 every single day, what I realized is that I was there to help fulfill other people's dreams. Now, I'm not saying that's a problem. However, one thing that I thought when I would sit there and I would look up and I would think, well, what about my dreams? Now, the same thing applies to you. What about your dreams? Because you've got one experience of being who you are. I've got one experience of being J. Anthony Hastings. And what am I going to do with that experience? Am I going to use experience just to help other people in this world? Or am I going to fulfill some stuff for myself? What do you choose to do? What do you want to fulfill? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your desires? Now, every single thing that you want to achieve in your life is achievable. Every single thing. However, ultimately, who do you need to become? That's what it comes down to. Because you will not get there. You will not get there unless you think, you visualize, you can see what it is that you want to achieve. Where do your dreams lie? And how much do you really want it? This is another huge factor that most successful people fully understand, but unsuccessful people have no idea. And that ultimately means who you need to step into, who you need to become. What does that person look like? Because by you stepping in and making the adjustments that you need to make, the world is your oyster. Start believing. One life, one experience of being who you are. What do you choose to do with that within that experience? It's up to you. Take full responsibility for who you are and start living today. Now you hear people making excuses all day long. The reason as to why they're not successful. Oh, it must be because of my culture. It's because of my religion. It's because of my gender. It's because of my color. I am a black man. You may be a white lady. You might be an Asian lady, an Asian man, a black woman. You think success gives a I'll tell you now, success does not care. Nothing cares. The only thing that is standing in between you and your financial success is you. Now choosing who you need to become is the only thing that is going to make you successful. Because if you think that you are going to become successful, the person that I'm speaking to right here, right now, if you think that person can go on and become successful, I've got to tell you right now, you are wrong. But what I will tell you is you have it within you to achieve whatever level of success you want to achieve. All you've got to decipher, all you've got to do, all you've got to understand is who you need to become. Because who you become, that's what's going to create the success. That's the person that is going to go on and achieve multiple levels of whatever it is in life they want to go on to achieve. Sometimes life doesn't go the way you truly expect it to go. Now, why is that? Now, why is your life not playing out the way you really want it to? Now, look, the reality is your life is your responsibility. So no matter what is going on in your world right now, you've got to take full responsibility for who you are. And by you taking full responsibility for who you are, that there in itself will give you the strength, will give you what you need in order for you to go on and achieve success in whatever area in life you would like to achieve success. Now look, you've got to take full responsibility for who you are. If you want to have a successful life, then become a successful person. You've got to make that decision. You've got to make that choice. And as a result of you making that choice, you can then expect to see around you the fruits of whatever it is that you choose to think. This is where you've got to take full responsibility. Now look, I understand that a lot of us grow up in environments where, money is not free flowing. Sometimes we grow up thinking that we're destined to be broke. Now let me tell you something. Being broke is nothing but a choice of what you choose to make in your own mind. Now those of us that want to make excuses, that want to blame, it's the economy's fault. It's the pandemic. It's this, it's that. It's my mum. It's my dad. It's my ex-wife. Whatever that may well be. We've got to be prepared to take full responsibility. And we've got to take life for what it is.